Step 8, how to sell. In this part of the guide, you are going to learn the skill of sales. You know, you've probably clicked and watched those videos that say like the top skills to learn how to make money, and they always say sales, but they never actually explain to you what sales is, do they? It's all these fucking shit YouTubers who will make the same videos as always. Sales will help you for every interaction, but they don't even explain what sales is. Sales is the skill of destroying someone else's limiting beliefs about your product. I'll say that again, you must listen. Sales is the skill for destroying someone else's limiting beliefs, like their objections, their problems. We're going to set you up to learn this skill and to literally like use it in live video calls with people who will like see your content and book calls with you. So this is what we need in this section. We need a way for people to book video calls with us using a link that we'll put inside of our social media content, you know, like our social media bio, YouTube description, Twitter bio. We want a link there that when someone clicks in, they can see like a calendar, like our schedule, and they can book video call slots with us. We'll see that we've got like a notification. Okay, sweet, we've got a call with Jack today at 5. We'll come to our computer, we'll start the call, we'll end up speaking to them about like, you know, what they're interested in with the topic. So it's like, let's say if you sold like a fitness program, would hype it all up. Yeah, you know, fitness is really awesome. When you get muscle, it feels so awesome. So what are your fitness goals? I'll tell you how to like actually sell something to someone, and then you'll convince them to buy your product. Straight after the call, you'll send them a payment link that you can set up for free, and that they'll be able to like buy, and you start work with them. So the first thing we need to do here is we need to set up that sort of video calling system, the booking system. There's a software which is very well known. It's called Calendly. I'll link it in the description. So I'll go and find a guide on how to set up Calendly. You can go find like a different software if you want. This is the one that I've always used. This is the one that I've seen other big YouTubers use. So it's just the one that I'd recommend. Let's say you've got that set up. You've got the Calendly set up. People can book a call with you now, and you put that Calendly link on your social media post, in the description, the Twitter bio, the YouTube channel profile thing. Now, you just keep posting the valuable content that you are on social media. Tell people to book the call with you if they're interested in like the high ticket like package that you offer. And you should hopefully very soon see your first call booked. This means that you're about to go on to like maybe your first ever sales call, which is quite an exhilarating experience. If you've ever cold approached women in public, like, you know, or at night time or something, you know, in clubs or parties, it's a very similar experience to that. Like your heartbeat will go because you're like getting girls, and sales is the exact same thing, by the way. This is why most guys who are good at sales will get girls. Most guys who are good at like picking up girls, speaking to them, pick up artists type of stuff, they're very good at sales as well. Now I'll walk you through how to sell. I'm not a master salesman like at all. I only know like the basics, but honestly, the basics is more than enough because you don't want to go like hard sales mode to the point that people think that you're acting like a scammer or sleazy or anything. These days, the sort of softer sales approach works probably better. So you hop onto the call, you see their little screen open up, you've got yours on, and you literally just speak to them. Like you take an interest in them, and it's Matthew, for example. It's like, oh, Matthew, like, you know, so what brought you to my my call today? Matthew will say, oh yeah, you know, like, I saw your video on like fitness, it was really good. So you just start speaking to him, literally just about his goals. Okay, so yeah, have you got fitness goals? Like, what do you desire with that? What do you want with fitness? And I say, yeah, I just want to lose like a little bit off my stomach and stuff. You say, okay, what have you tried so far? And he says, oh yeah, I tried this diet and this diet and this diet, but it didn't really work. Then straight away you get something in your mind where you're thinking, oh yeah, I know why it didn't work. It's because of this. Like, because you kind of understand your own niche, your own topic, their pains and problems. So you teach him a little something. You say like, oh yeah, you know, yeah, it's hard for that diet to work because you probably didn't have this, did you? And he's like, oh no, I didn't actually. You teach him something, so he's like, he kind of thinks, oh damn, this guy is really an expert. Then you start to just really hype up how good the dream result is going to be. So you don't actually want to tell them like, or like, yeah, you know, losing weight's so awesome, losing weight's like this. No. It's not about losing weight. The dream result is that he doesn't have that fat anymore. The dream result is that his shirt fits and he's got more of an aesthetic taper that like women notice, and he gets more likes on Tinder. That's the dream result. That's what you want to be talking about, how awesome it is. Chances are you might even have their dream result. So if it's for fitness, if I was doing like fitness sales calls, I'd say like, bro, I've been in a relationship for the past few years, but when I was single, when I would make a new Tinder account, I honestly, just because of my physique, I would get if you wouldn't even believe me, I would get honestly more than 20 to 30 likes per day, like it was like a male supermodel level, just because of my physique, literally just because of that. I don't think my face is like overly attractive or anything, just because I'm good at taking shirtless pictures where like I look like a fucking like Chad in a certain way. And it's nice. It's nice because growing up as the guy who never really got the attention from the girls, this really meant a lot to me for a long time. When I say this to him and he's literally thinking like, oh yeah, must be nice, he's going to do anything possible now to go and experience that. And so when you mention to him, and so let me tell you about my package. In my package, I'm going to get you to this result in 3 months. It's a 3-month thing. We're going to do that, or it's a 1-month thing, whatever it is, right? You tell your package, we're going to do weekly calls. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. I'll even give you this. I'll give you this. I'll give you this, which means that right here, right now, that pain that you're experiencing, you know, that like that sort of feeling of insecurity, it will go forever. Not only will I work with you till we see the results that you want, but I'll also set up the system and train you in a way that you will maintain this progress for the rest of your life. We will change the beliefs that you have so that you will always have that tight shirt around your stomach, that it'll never be like flabby anymore, that you'll always be able to attract more women. You down? Ready to get started? The package is $2,500. The package is $1,000, whatever you want to say. At that moment, quite a few people will be like, I didn't realize you were selling, bro. I thought it was going to be free, you scammer. Like 10% of people are just going to be absolute dumbasses. They'll be like that. Maybe about 70%, I don't know the percentage, but like a certain number of people will be like, oh yeah, it's too expensive for me. You can try and sell them harder, those people who say it's too expensive. If I'm honest, for me personally, I wouldn't try and like sell harder to someone who just says like, oh yeah, it's too expensive. I don't know if I can afford it, whatever. What you want is maybe the 5 to 10% of people who will literally just be like, yep, done, let's go. That's it. Boom. You hang up the call, you tell them obviously, yeah, sweet, I'll send you the payment link and we'll begin straight away. I'm so excited. You're going to get this, you're going to get this, you're going to get this. You're going to like, you know, feel confident in your body, which when you think about it, how awesome that is, that most people even don't ever get to the point where they feel even nice in their own skin, and we're going to get that for you. I'll send you the payment link after this. You end the call, you create what's called a Stripe payment link. You can just YouTube it. I'll find you a YouTube. I'll do everything for you. I'll find you the YouTube tutorial on how to set up a Stripe payment link. I'll link it below. And you just set it up. It's very easy. It's like free to do with Stripe. Stripe take like a 1 or 2% or whatever it is from your payment, which is unfortunate, but like you don't actually pay for Stripe, so it's kind of nice or whatever. And you just send that link over to them, maybe on email or phone number, whatever. They pay for it and you begin working with them. Now that's the process of a sales call. It's a very exhilarating part of business. Honestly, it's probably like the most exciting part of a business is sales, because you are there like one-to-one, like almost hand-to-hand combat, like immediate feedback flow state, trying to sell this person to your thing. It's like every sentence you say, every little facial detail that you make slightly changes their percentage chance of buying from you. So at first it's literally just about volume, just get on to 100 sales calls, no problem. But soon you're going to want to level your skill up, which we'll talk about in the next step. But first, your actionable step for this part of the guide is to set up your Calendly booking page. You can use whatever software. Like I'm not affiliated with Calendly, whatever. You can use whatever software. I just like Calendly. It's the one that I've always used. It's the one that I understand, and I do think it's really nice. Set up the Calendly page. Also set up your Stripe payment link, and then add your Calendly link, not the Stripe one, but the Calendly link to your social media profiles. And from now on, when you make social media content, every now and then, just very quickly mention that if they're interested in like a high ticket or like, you know, package, a paid package to get to their dream result. Remember, the dream result isn't like weight loss. It's to be skinny. There's a difference, right? The dream thing that they want isn't to go through the progress. It's to be at the end point. So you mention that in every video from now on. Oh yeah, go and book a call with me. Let's see if you're a good fit. Boom.